Welcome back, welcome home. Today we're going to talk about 3 tips that you as a buyer can use if you are purchasing in a market that is not too competitive or for a property that is not too competitive. Now, big disclaimer, given the state of our real estate market right now, this will vary tremendously. There are some markets that are absolutely on fire and none of these tips should apply if you're making offers. But there are a lot of markets, including areas of the Bronx, where you can use the leverage that you have to get yourself a better deal for the house that you want. Let's get started. Buyers, number one opportunity I would say is time for those sellers concessions and rate buy downs. They have come back. Now we've done videos on sellers concessions and rate buy downs before. So I'll, YouTube link to it so you can see it. I'll drop it down in the comments and descriptions as well. But if the seller's asking for $700,000, you think the house is worth it, but you're like, hey, that's going to really ding my pockets. I want to save some money for when I move it. Maybe I want to fix some stuff around the house. Give them the $700 or try and negotiate a little bit. And then say, hey, can I take an extra $20,000 and use this to pay part of my fund part of my closing costs so I don't have to pay it at the closing. So I can have some more money in my pocket. Or, hey, let me use $20,000. I want to get a temporary rate reduction. So when the rates go back down, hopefully in a couple of years, I can do a refinance then. Right? So you'll offer $720, $700 goes to the seller, $20,000 goes to help you. If the home's been on the market a little bit, maybe it's the other offers aren't as competitive, you have a great chance of getting that concession done. So this is the time to try and break those out. That could keep some more money in your pocket for after you purchase your home. One big thing, of course, whenever it comes to concessions or temporary rate buy downs, talk to your agent, your lender. You may also need to speak with your attorney to see what the best strategy is, and if that's something that's feasible for you, your lender's probably going to lead the way in that conversation. Second thing that we're talking about, but on the concessions, now might be the time for the lowball offer. We haven't talked about lowball offers in a long time because it just wasn't the time, no place. But now might be a little bit of the time and the place. Now, that does not mean that just because a house has been on the market for, 3 months, that you can roll in a lowball offer. The seller's asking for $650. You say, oh, I'll give you $625. And the seller's just going to accept it, right? The seller still has to accept the offer. There might be other offers that come in that are better, even at the same time as yours or around the same time. So you got to keep that in mind. But you can try and do a lowball offer to see if there's some wiggle room, if you can negotiate that seller down on their price point. Maybe they listed a little bit higher than was recommended to them, and they haven't gotten the activity they expected. Try and find out what their lowest price point they'll take is, right? Now might be the time to try and do that. Third thing, if the home's been on the market for a little bit, maybe you've seen a couple price decreases, it's kind of become stale inventory. When you're starting the purchase process, now's the time to ask for, some repairs after your inspection, or see if you can get a price reduction after the inspection. You don't have to agree to an as-is sale immediately. You might even be able to win a property even with the bidding war without having to do an as-is sale. So see if that's something that you can speak to your realtor about at the time that you're looking at that property. Thanks for checking this video out. Be sure to use the link down below to download your free first-time homebuyers guide. There's a ton of great tips in there. And check out these videos that we have popping up on the screen. You got a down payment assistance video for my New York City folks. And you got another video with more home buying tips coming up. Have an excellent, wonderful day. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.